Hi everybody, welcome, Happy New Year. And it's great to have you back with me. Adam, the Southend Guy Paranormal Chap, is back with you again for the first vlog of the new year. First and foremost, apologies for no content last night. I did manage to get it edited. It was the follow-on from the Gunpowder Mills, and it's more Estus again, Spirit Box, one or two other bits, and interesting times when my little music box goes off a couple of times as well, which you'll be able to see when you watch it on after this little vlog. Yeah, I just ran out of time. I got it edited, but I had to leave to go down to Orpington to pick a friend up. So although I'd edited it, it takes a while for the files to do their their final render into the finished article. So it was still doing that. So that meant I couldn't upload it on, or get it started uploading onto YouTube by the time I left. So hence that's the reason why you're going to get it after this vlog. So yeah, that should be the last of those bits of content. I've got some other little bits and pieces coming, although I know I said that I'll be taking a bit of time off this for this month. It's just so I can catch up with the new stuff that you'll start seeing in February, which will kick off with Patricia Parsons. The conclusion to that, I know I spoke about it before. The content you're going to see, we did not expect the responses we got, and it's quite mind-blowing what we had. We really, especially me, because obviously, you know, I've been following the case. The responses were totally unexpected. I will say there is a good outcome from it, but it was what Patricia found that blew our minds. So that's something you're going to have to wait to see. I don't really want to say anything more, but yeah, just watch it when it comes up. Then we've got the Kevin Whitaker, which I've got to finish off. I've got to take some mediums over to the spot again. We did go and visit it briefly before Christmas, but we didn't really have time to stop and sort of tune in and whatnot. So we will be hitting that again this month. Also, hopefully we'll get the Rettendon concluding paranormal investigation out of the way as well. And with Rettendon, I still need to go over and do the Mr. D route at night, just to give you an idea on what Billy Jasper and the Mr. D would have seen at that time of night, hopefully with very similar lighting. I did want to try and get it done in December, but unfortunately time was against me, and also with me being under the weather, I couldn't really do it. So now I feel a lot better. January I've got a lot less going on, so we're going to get that out of the way. So that being that, the other Rettendon stuff I will get done as well. It's just, as I say, well, I've been tied up with a few other things. It's unfortunately got a bit of a back burner, so I'm going to try and get that up to speed, and from a point of view on the Rettendon stuff, that will be it for me. Getting the third paranormal investigation done and getting the timelines. I just need to get them out of the way, because I do want to concentrate on other content. But what Rettendon has done, and moreover that Thorpe Bay content has done, has obviously opened the paths up to look at more murders. And as I say, we've done Patricia, Kevin, and there will be a few more to come up. I've just got to take a little bit of time for some investigation, and also we're going to be looking at some new sites to investigate as well. Be revisiting some old places that have been good for content. So there's going to be quite a mixture coming up, and yeah, it's been a bit crazy. So what else has been going on quickly? The vehicles, my garage, the Saabs first. Now the 9.3, I think I've told you, the airbags now done, so I've got to do the brakes, change a headlight. I think a bulb or two might need doing, little odds and sods, so we would get that done, run it into MOT and see how that gets on. The Saab 9.5, my estate, the MOT's coming up for that as well. Hopefully it should be right. I had a couple of advisories last year, which I think will be the two bits that need doing for this year. One of them being headlamp polishing. I need to get out of the way, and I think I might have a shock that's gone as well. So I'm looking at those jobs for the MOT this time. As regarding the bikes, now I actually got the Thunderbird out today. She's not been out for quite some time, mainly due to the cam chain issue, as you know. I'm waiting for my mate to get some room in his workshop so he can crack on with that. But I just need to get it for a run, just to make sure the brakes are all working, you know, and things are moving as they should, which they were. The weird thing was with the Thunderbird, and I've had her nearly 10 years now, well, it will be 10 years this August. So obviously I'm really used to how she sits, rides and all the rest of it. Still puts a massive smile on my face when I open the throttle up. The noise of the triple, it was just, it's in a class of one, especially with the pipes that's on it. But the one weird thing that was it, where I've been using the Africa Twin so much, the feel of the Thunderbird, she felt tiny. I know she's not the biggest bike in the world when you put her up against the Harleys and adventure bikes, etc, etc, but she's not tiny either. I mean, she's only 100cc engine size, less than what the Africa Twin is. But it just felt weird. It felt so small to me today. It was just strange. And also the steering lock as well. The Africa Twin, although it's a bigger bike, has a much tighter turning circle, and also the front brake. Now, standard Thunderbird only has a single disc up front, whereas the Thunderbird Sport has dual rotors. So obviously that adds stopping, which at best with a single rotor, you know, you can describe as adequate to good. It does do the job, you know. It never really puts you in any oh my god moments, let me put it that way. But you know, one or two people said it could be stronger. However, having said that, it's never really put me in a position to think, oh my god, I really wish I had more stopping power. But the one thing I did notice today, well, I've been used to the Twin so much that the front brake did feel weird. Not that it didn't stop me, don't get me wrong, it was just a feel, you know, I've not used it for so long, it did feel strange. But after half hour or so riding around, sticking a bit of petrol in, you know, it was nice. I'm just going to be very mindful. She does need to go out and keep running, because it doesn't do a bike no good to sit in a garage, especially one of that age. But I need to be mindful because the cam chain is due its replacement, so I'm just waiting for my mate to get his space in his workshop and he can get her in and done. Yeah, so that's where we're pretty much at, looking at going forward. Hopefully I can give you a bit more next week as to what else will be going on. As I say, I need to coming up with Christmas, and a lot of the team that I'm involved with, you know, anyone from Paige to Stella and so on, because Christmas is it's what it is, busy time for everyone. Having everyone sit down at the same place and we can have a chat and figure out what we're going to do and we're going to go from there. Hopefully we're going to get that done this month, and yeah, so it should all bode well for future stuff. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I can't think anything else at the top of my head. If you do have any questions, obviously drop them down below. Also, please do me a favour, like, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Share this video, share my channel, because it just helps us get around the YouTube algorithms, because I think there's been one or two occasions where the algorithms have been less than helpful. As you already know, I've already had issues with YouTube copyright over some of the sounds and music I've used, where stuff that I've been using for a little while, all of a sudden someone decides that they're going to use that thing for whatever they're doing. He gets copyright and I'll get told I can't use it. So yeah, that's the fun and games of where we're at on this channel. So yeah, as I say, like, subscribe, share a like, comment, do all that, really helps the channel. Anyone wants to support me financially, on my main page you'll notice there's Patreon and PayPal links, so you know, if you want to drop us a couple of quid, it all helps, you know, it goes to fuel, new equipment, so on and so forth. So thanks once again for watching, everybody. Again, Happy New Year to the lot of you. Love and light to you, and God bless you all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.